This is part 2 of our mini-series on distance control. Now in part 1 I explained that judging distance with a ball that rolled was easier than a ball flying high. So if you ask me to land the ball in the bucket high, I'm so busy getting that right, it's hard to get the distance. If you say to me roll the ball, then I'm much more likely to get the control. So I've now got my 6-iron. And what I want to show you is that when we play the low shot, it's actually in the draw spin family. The high shot is in the backspin, fade spin family. But if I pull the club up my sleeve, I make the 6-iron into a putter, and I just putt to the white stake. The blade is square, the leading edge is between my feet, and this shot is low and it runs, then it's like a draw spin shot. I go to the next one. There's 20 yards, and you can see the ball running out nicely there. This is me going to the 30-yard marker, and actually you can actually see that one turn from right to left as it flew. I did overhit it a little bit. Let's go again to the 30-yard marker. There you go. And my body judges weight much better. So by the time it comes to the 50-yard, the blue flag on the pedigree of the distance, you'll actually be able to see the ball move from right to left. See that? It's actually curving, and what I know is that when it lands, it's going to run out, gone to within 2 or 3 feet of the hole. So, when you're playing a shot to run, you're in the draw spin family. That means a square blade. It means an arc that's in to square to in. Now, distance control with a lofted club, I'm going to use my pitching wedge. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to pitch, I'm just going to play a lofted chip. So again, we'll take the 5 distances. But remember, this is in the backspin, fade spin family because I've got an open stance. So here I am pointing at the first white post. I then open my stance and turn the blade back to target. This is just a little bit of a cut spin shot. Got a little bit of backspin, stops more quickly. I'm now going to go to the 20-yard marker, round the circle, modify the blade, a little bit of cut spin. And you can hear there's a little bit of deadness when that ball lands. This is going up to 30 yards now, around the circle, face square to the target, but the face will be open to my swing path. Left the face a little bit open on that one. Now I'm going to go to the 40-yard marker, square stance around the circle, modify the blade. Just got the courage to send the ball all the way now. There we go. And I'm doing these with the pitching wedge, and you can see the ball just kicks a little bit to the right. So with the 6-iron, in the low running draw spin family, the ball is kicking to the left. You won't manifest fade spin in a wedge over this distance, but when the ball lands, it will kick to the right. And that demonstrates a spin on the ball. So here's the shot to the blue flag, around the circle, open stance, turn the face back to the target, and then just slip the club across the ball. And then we've got a lofted 50-yard pitch. So distance control comes from making a clear decision and understanding, is it a low shot to run or a high shot to stop? If it's a low shot to run, we see it in the square stance, into square to in, draw spin family, ball curving right to left and running. When we play the lofted shot, we go around the circle, we modify the blade back to target, and we live across the blade and we pop the ball airborne. So who'd have thought it? We're thinking about fade spin and draw spin even in the short game. Now just the final bonus to show you is that when you open the stance the way I showed you, if the blade is square, it can chunk the ground or bounce. When you play across the blade, you're getting the benefit of this toboggan runner and it doesn't stop. So use the club to your advantage. When you go round the circle and modify the blade, if you're out to in, the club will skid and not dig in, and that gives you great safety. But I think you can just see from the 10 shots I've hit, I've managed to control the distance in 19 of the 20 shots I hit for you.